Hey, what's up with you?
What's up?
Love your hair.
Thank you. I
Love
just
it.
got it done.
Love it. Yeah, I wish I had some, but I just had to go get mine's cut. So yeah,
I'm sure you enjoyed that.
I did because I got tired of looking like a light-skinned James Harden. So I had to go ahead and take care of it. But for those of you that don't know, this is Asia'h Epperson. Asia'h, how are you doing?
What's up? I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just glad to be in the land of the living because we got some craziness going on in this country right now.
Absolutely, we do.
Way too much. But real quick, are you safe? How's everybody doing up there?
Yeah, I'm safe. I'm good. I'm back home in LA. I was in Texas for a few months. Now I'm back here and yeah, everyone's good and safe and healthy. So we're blessed over here.
That is amazing to hear that you guys are blessed over there. What are some of the things that you're doing to keep busy during this quarantine?
Oh man, really just trying to stay active, just trying to work out and hang out with family, play games, you know, doing manicures and pedicures on myself. Just doing lots of face masks every night and just, taking care of myself and I'm actually in the middle of reading a script right now because I have something in the works. So
Amazing.
I've been reading a little bit, getting prepared for my next project coming up. So that's it. That's mostly it.
I love how you just gave us a little bit of a tease of a script, but before we go into that, let's take it back a little bit. Like, what made you decide to get into acting?
Sorry, my mom just called.
I
I'm
love it. I
sorry.
love it. I
I
love
was
it.
like, Mom. And you know what's crazy is that I guarantee you she just looked on my Instagram and saw that I'm about to do a live, Mom. And she decides to call me. I guarantee you she saw and she decides to call me in the middle of my life. But
I
it's all
love it
good.
though. I love it. Shout out to moms though. Shout out to the moms real
Shout out
quick.
to Mom. What's up, Mama?
But no, so like I was asking, you were leading into like the whole script thing, but take me back. Like, what made you decide to get into acting?
Oh, what made me decide to get into acting? Well, I think I've always done it naturally. I mean, just growing up and in school and in church and any type of play we had or any type of talent show we had, or it was putting on a play and singing. Like, that's what I did. So I think just it naturally just being something that I love to do from a young age. But professionally, I would say around the age of like 20, 19, 20. I did my first stage play.
You did your
Like,
first one.
yes, like off Broadway, traveling play. So that really, really like got my juices flowing. Like that really like opened me up to like, oh my gosh, wait, I can do both. Like I can act and I can sing. So that really opened me up. And then a few years later, um, I had a manager at the time, a music manager, and his daughter was an actor, and
Yes.
I went to him and I said, I really just need to take a break from my music, but I still have to be creative, and can you like find me somebody? Can you find me a manager? Can you find me an agent? Like, what do I need to do? Like, I want to get more into acting. So I just talked to my manager at the time, and he set me up with his daughter's acting coach and
Yes.
manager, which is still my manager to this day. What's up, Miss Carla?
Yeah,
Hey,
shout out to Carla because she hooked your
shout out
boy
to
up
Miss
today. So I
Carla.
appreciate you. I hope you see us, Carla. If you got some more clients, tell them I say hit your boy up. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and let you get back to talking.
Hey, she has the best. She has the best of the best. Let me tell you. But I met her, and I started taking acting classes, and I started auditioning, and I started booking, and that was it.
So when you first started, how challenging was it? Like, what made you decide to even keep pushing through even in the challenging moments?
Oh man, well, it's always challenging. This business alone is very, very challenging. And I've faced so many hardships and challenges through just the music career, just being in this for so long, you know. And so I'm kind of used to the challenge, to the adversity, to I'm used to being told no. You know, you hear a lot more no's than you do yeses.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean that you don't get discouraged and that you still don't feel it, because you definitely feel it.
Yes.
You definitely feel it. But you know, I just I love it. I mean, you just, I don't know, I just kept going. Like I'm a very driven person. I'm very ambitious, and I'm very like, if I set my mind to something and I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. And so I just like had it in my heart, and had it, you know, just I just had that attitude like this is really what I want to do right now. And just the support of my family and my friends, and just staying connected in my faith, you know,
Yes.
really really pushes me through. It really helps me get through. So that's it.
Your faith helps you get through. What type of like relationship did you have with the Lord when you first got into this business versus where it's at now?
Mm. Well, I mean, it's grown, it's growing and it's changing. It's evolved.
Yes.
Uh, I mean, you go through stages in your relationship with God. So it's a walk, it's a journey. So I mean, in the beginning, I mean, I grew up in church, so I kind of like it's always been there,
Yes.
but yeah,
I know by
let
that
me
look.
tell
I
you
know what
how
that look
it's
means.
grown.
I already
Okay.
know.
It's a little different, right? It's a little different when you go through things and you really, really, really lean on God, and like you really are by yourself, and you start to see like, oh, okay, okay, so
Yeah.
it's me and you right now. It's just me and you right now. All right, so we rocking. So I mean, the relationship has just grown. There's such a peace of mind that I have now, and just, you know, my faith is strong. It's, you know,
Yes.
it just grows as you
Fa-
see God work. As you see God work in your life, you don't have no choice. You don't have no choice.
Literally. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Absolutely. And you know, we see God's hand on you and seeing everything that you've been able to accomplish, like being on the hit show Greenleaf. How did you even, wind up on Greenleaf?
Oh man, God, right? so, I mean, I just got the audition. My manager said, "Hey, you have an audition for a show." I had never seen the show, um, and it was for a one episode,
Yes.
possible reoccurring. So
Yes.
this was an audition for one episode. That's it. So I go in and I do my thing, and they called me back. I did a call back, and then I was like, okay, I'm getting closer, which that happens a lot.
Yes.
You get really close sometimes, and then and it's like,
I love that
no,
sound
like,
effect.
what happened? I was right there. But man, I was on set, and when I got on set, it was real, you know?
Yeah.
And I just really, really, really wanted to take that opportunity to like make the best of it and just do what I could do. And I did the first episode, and then they were like, hey, can Asia'h come back next week? And I was like, yeah, come back next week. Let me check my schedule real quick. But I think I might be able to squeeze it in.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then they were like, can we have her back next week? And then by the third week, I'm talking to my manager. I'm like, look, I'm taking this. I'm taking this all the way. Like
Literally.
literally, like this is my third week. Like I'm gonna make this happen. Like I'm gonna make it to where like I'm here. Like they can't do it without Tasha. So it was my
Yes.
focus after like that third week. and I knew that Tasha had really like made her mark. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's time to dig in. It's time to go. So that was it. Like, and then it started just going. And then like, I'm like, second season, third season. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy how I pushed that all the way through from a 1 episode audition
Yes.
to being 3 seasons
Literally.
in. Yes. So, 4 seasons in, I'm tripping. Yeah.
I was gonna put 4 seasons in there, but I mean, you've obviously done a lot more on the show than I have, so that's why I was quiet the whole nine.
Maybe it's 3. No, yeah.
Yeah, see, something I picked up about, you and your character early on, it seemed like Tasha was just the one that was like plotting on the Greenleafs because of how the Greenleafs did your husband's character's father back in the day. But
Mm-hmm.
then you got extra close to a Greenleaf. You got extra close to Jacob. You ended up falling for him, and
Mm-hmm.
your
Mm-hmm.
husband found out. Now, even though most of the time in churches we all have scandals, there's always something going on, there's always something crazy happening. How did you really bring that character to life?
Um, well, one, the writing is excellent. It's easy to work when the writing is so good, you know. But I think just understanding the relationship that I have with my husband and understanding the relationship that was being built and that was growing between Jacob and I.
Yes.
I think just really understanding what he was going through in his marriage at home, how he was feeling, what I was going through, and just knowing that we were two people that kind of like we needed each other.
Yeah.
And now my plan is just jacked up, and I'm in this battle between what I know is right, because Tasha's not a bad person.
No, she's
She
not.
is just going into it just trying to protect her husband and be there and be a good wife.
And
And
then she
then it
caught feelings for Jacob.
and then she catches feelings for Jacob. Due to, I think, like I said, what was going on in her marriage, the fact that her husband left her, he was gone, and what was going on in Jacob's marriage, the fact that he was feeling neglected and feeling that he wasn't loved, and all of this stuff from Carissa. So I think just the combination of everything, and then us spending so much time together, it just that's what happened. And then Tasha started going through it because she's like, oh my God, now what do I do? Because who am I protecting now at this point?
Yes.
Myself. I have to protect myself at some point. So, yeah.
In season 3, the biggest like storyline was when Rochelle Cross came in. And she really flipped the narrative up because, see, I'm a real fan, by the way. But you see how, she came in and single-handedly turned everything up, because at one point she seemed as if she was just the newcomer. Next thing you know, she's messing around with the bishop. Then kind of find out she's your half-sister-in-law.
I
And
know.
now, I'm just thinking like, man, this is there like ever a casual story line for, Greenleaf, where it like everything is just cool, calm, and collective?
Yeah, probably not going to get many casual storylines for good reason.
Like, can it just be something where Bishop preaches a great message, his wife is happy, and everybody's kumbaya? Just
I
one
mean, would that
time?
be good TV? Would that be good
Heck, no, I
TV with
wouldn't.
no drama? Nah.
Not at all. Well,
Would
your
that be
character.
real with no drama?
Think
No.
about it though. No, it would. Look, every church has drama. Okay, I don't
Every
care
church
if you.
has
I don't
drama.
care if you're Baptist, Kojic, PAW.
It don't matter
Y'all got drama some kind of way. All
because
right.
everybody's still human at the end of the day. Call yourself what you want, but you know,
Literally, yeah. We all
life,
have
life
humans, and
still happens to all of us.
yes, it does. Life happens to us all. And in season 4, you weren't there. However, will you be appearing in season 5?
Yes.
Thank God.
Yes. Tasha will be popping up. I can't give you too much, but just know She popping up.
All I want to know is
That's all
this.
you need to know. Just look forward to season 5. It airs, I think June 23rd.
Yes, it does.
Yes, June 23rd. And so she will be popping up in season 5. And you know what's crazy is that when we were filming it, it was all one season.
I
It was
believe it.
all season 4. So they had just split it up. So when I'm watching it, I'm like, did they cut my episodes out? Like, what's going on? I'm not understanding the story right now.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. I didn't even know that they were making it into 2 seasons. Because unfortunately, this is the last season of Greenleaf. And
Why
so
is that?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I don't know. I don't know. It was such a great show. I mean, it is such a
Yes.
great show. And it was like the #1 show on OWN. So I don't know.
Maybe I should write a letter to Oprah and ask her what in the world is going on at the network that y'all decided to push Greenleaf off.
Please do. Please do.
You see, y'all in these comments laughing. I'm so serious. I would gladly do it in a heartbeat. But regardless of
All y'all need to write a letter.
but it is nice to see that you'll be coming back in season 5, and you did just say you can't give us too much. But all I want to know is this is just me, okay, as a fan and as a reporter. Does Tasha reconcile with her husband, or have they just decided to go their separate ways?
Her and Basie are still they're still together.
They're still together. Okay, I know you can't give me everything, but that's all right.
I can't tell you.
That's okay. That's all I wanted to know is, are they still together? They separated? Because look, I root for light-skinned couples, all right? I root for all of us that's light-skinned. The brother got some nice hair, and he was wearing some very nice suits on the show.
Okay. He and if you his name is Jason. He's so amazing.
Yes.
Y'all have to definitely check him out on American Soul too, because he is doing his thing on American Soul. The show The Soul Train
Yes.
on BET. So good. He's killing it on that.
Yes, he is. And I mean, it's really cool to, see the kind of, people that you work with. What is your relationship like with the cast?
Everybody's cool. Like, there's a few people that I keep up with more, but everyone was very welcoming. Like when I first got there, I mean, it's hard being the new girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hard being the new girl. But everybody just welcomed me and was cool and made me feel at home, and that's it. And I have a couple people that I keep in contact with more. So, but yeah, they're all good.
So outside of Greenleaf, you also had an episode on the TV show Marlon, which I definitely love, by the way. I loved you as the bartender that, wasn't really hitting on him, but you could tell you were shooting your shots just a little bit.
Right.
I picked up on that, and I definitely thought that was pretty cool. But what is it? It's like, what is it like for you though? Anytime you're getting a chance to be on set with some iconic people like Marlon Wayans and then Keith David and Lynn Whitefield, like, what does that mean to you?
Oh wow. It means that I need to sit back and learn something. It means that I'm where I want to be and where I'm supposed to be. It means that I'm just growing, I'm just learning. I'm just a fly on the wall. I love just sitting back and just watching them,
Yes.
listening to them, talking to them. I learned so much as an actor, as a creative, just by working next to them. It pushes you and it brings things out of you. And so just being able to work next to people like that is like, it's a blessing. It's such a blessing.
It really is a blessing. And to see the growth that, you've had since, you first started from, the age of 20 to where you're at now. Outside of Greenleaf, you're also a singer. So what projects do you have coming out that people can really look forward to?
Yeah. So I am working on an album, and everything kind of got pushed back from the whole Corona stuff. So, but I have been working diligently on that. So you guys will be having some new music out pretty soon. Music is my first love. I started in music, went to American Idol, was signed off of American Idol, had record deals and done this and did that. So, you
Yes.
know, music is just what I'm always gonna do, like regardless on what level. Like it doesn't matter. Like you're still gonna hear my voice, like on a TV show, on this, on that, on someone else's song in the backgrounds, or maybe I
Yes.
wrote it, or maybe like that's just a part of my everyday life. So, but you will be hearing an album coming from me soon.
Who are some of the who are some of the artists today that you would definitely want to work with?
Ooh, today, who are some of the artists today that I would really want to work with? Um, let's see. I would like to work with Drake.
I love Drake.
I love Drake. I would love to work with Chris Brown. I would love to work with, I love her.
Yes.
I love her. So yeah, those are some people.
Just some of the people. And I mean, I'm sure it's a whole list, but those are the ones you
Yeah.
could think of off the top of the head. But
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe I don't know, maybe someone like you and LMA or you and Tori Kelly. I'm just throwing it out there to see if something could possibly happen.
Absolutely. I love both of them. I love, love, love Tori Kelly. Like, I think she's so dope, so talented, like, and so underrated.
Very, very underrated.
So underrated, might I say. But no, love her too, for sure.
Well, we definitely appreciate you for taking this time out with us. Before we get up out of here, if anybody wanted to learn more about you, wanted to, hear some more of your music or check out some more of your work, how can they do that?
Well, everything is Asia'h Epperson, like all the handles to all my social media, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram, is all Asia'h Epperson. You can always catch up with me on my Instagram, on IMDb. I just released a song in, what was it, January, I believe. And it's on iTunes right now. It's called No More, so you can hear that. I also have some music on SoundCloud just to hold you guys over until I put out some music. But when I put out my album, before I put out my album, I'll be like releasing songs periodically in between time. So just be looking out for that. And yeah, I mean, everything is Asia'h Epperson. I've tried to keep it as simple as possible. Whatever
Yes.
you want to find, you just look up my name and bam.
As simple as we want to find it. Well, I'm definitely glad that we were able to knock this interview out. Asia'h, thank you so much for your time.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Most def. And I can't wait to
Have a
see
good night.
you. And I can't wait to see you on season 5 of Greenleaf.
Oh,
And
you gonna see it.
I'm going to see it
I
all
can't
right.
wait to see it because I was like, oh, okay, it's coming.
I love it. I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Asia'h Epperson on the Chris Gunther Show. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time.
Bye.